It was bound to happen. What has he been Pope? What, 10 years now?
Okay!
Pope Francis bends over, grabs both ankles, and says, "Give it to me, and give it to me hard."
Oh, yes, of course.
To the gay mafia.
What the fuck?
Now he's blessing same-sex couples. Oh, isn't that nice?
And taste the motherfucking rainbow!
I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
It's What's Next. Hey, what's up, everyone? Jasper Gonzo, What's Next? Your daily dose, common sense, facts, and salt. Hope your day is going well. Of course, happy Thursday. It was bound to happen. Like I said in my intro, it was going to happen. It was just a matter of time before this man bent over and said, "Give it to me, wokesters, and give it to me hard." Of course, we're talking about one Pope Francis. What's he been Pope? Like what? A decade now? So we've seen Pope Francis do some wacky things over the years. Let's see. Praising socialism. Praising to the gods of climate change. Fake climate change, by the way. And of course, saying that the whole situation between Hamas and Israel is it's a little bit of a problem. Not just blaming Hamas as it should be, but no, he's like, well, both sides need to, take a break, breathe a little bit. So now what does Pope do? So now the Pope's like, well, you know what? What else can I do? How else can I up things? Well, let me do this. Excuse me. Hello. Alphabet crew? Gay mafia? Yes, I'm blessing your couples. Your same-sex couples now. Yes. Pope Francis bends to the woke and praises and gives his blessings to same-sex couples. Wow. Happy 2023. And here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Alphabet Catholics. Vatican open to gay blessings. Quote, "It's a huge step forward for a worthless pope." Yeah. We go to Rome, where pro-alphabet Catholics like Jesuit Father James Martin, a gay priest. Let's be clear here. It's called context. Lauded the Vatican's allowance for blessings for same-sex couples as a huge step forward. Monday's Vatican declaration will long be remembered by the alphabet people, writes Father Martin, since it opens the door for the first time for the official blessings of same-sex couples by ministers of the church. Because the Pope said it, now ministers can do it. Oh, how peachy. In his essay, Father Martin addresses In his essay, Father Martin addresses and corrects the impression by some well-meaning Catholics that nothing has changed. But a great deal, in fact, has changed, he notes. Before this document was issued, there was no permission for bishops, priests, deacons to bless couples in same-sex unions in any setting. This document establishes, with some limitations, that they can. What? Limitations? What? While these blessings were already widely spread in German-speaking countries, Martin notes that the change here is that these blessings are now officially sanctioned by the Vatican. Yes! And make it so. Today, with some limitations, I can perform a public blessing of a same-sex couple. Yesterday, I could not, he concludes, and I'm sure he was crying as he was fixing his drapes. For his part, Francis DiBernardo, executive director of the Dissent Catholic Alphabet Group in New Ways Ministry, also recognized the tectonic shift in the Vatican's move. Tectonic? Really? Calling the declaration an early Christmas gift for alphabet Catholics. Pope Francis gave alphabet Catholics an early Christmas gift this year by approving blessings for same-sex gender couples, DiBernardo writes. The Vatican Doctrinal Office previously claimed that God does not bless sin and has been uprooted by new exhortation. God never turns away anyone who approaches him, he adds. But God hates the sin, not the sinner. Let's make that very clear. Again, I go to context. Cardinal Victor Emmanuel Tuccio Fernandez, head of the Vatican Doctrinal Office, has in fact proclaimed that the Vatican's new position regarding gay couples constitutes, quote, a real development. Yeah, It's a development, all right. Cardinal Fernandez said that blessings on gay couples should not be seen as officially validating their status. No. But it's hard to imagine that it would not indeed be seen as validating their status, even if it's not, excuse me, officially. As Franciscan Father Thomas Wennian, a prominent American theologian and former head of the Doctrine Office of U.S. Bishops' Conference, has observed, everyone rightly understands a blessing as an affirmation of what is being blessed. Yes, an affirmation, giving permission, saying that this is good. To bless same-sex couples without giving the impression that the church is validating their sexual activity is a charade, he writes. With all those present at such blessings know without a doubt that such relationships are sexual in nature. No one is fooled. Yes, those with common sense knows that this is a clown show. Actually, they are rejoicing that their sexual relations are being blessed, and that's the point of their blessing, he adds. It's not their sexual abstinence being blessed, but their sexual indulgence. Nice. This is why, until now, the Vatican has prohibited such blessings, since such a structural, sinful relationship is unblessable. The Vatican behind the scenes power struggles are spilling out into public view. Just like all popes, Pope Francis is just a dude. He's just a guy. He's just a man. He has no superpowers. He doesn't come from the multiverse. He doesn't come from Marvel, DC. He doesn't, run around in a cape. Well, depends. Depends on the setting. But he's just a man. And that's all he is. He's got no physical or supernatural powers whatsoever to do anything. But yet, you have millions of Catholics around the world who look at this man and said, if this man says it's so, then so be it. Sorry. Those of you who are Catholic, watching this, I'm not slamming you. I'm not slamming Catholics. But the fact of the matter is that if this were Pope John Paul, if this were Pope Benedict, who both have basically said that being gay is a sin, it's an abomination towards God, these two would have been roasted. In today's atmosphere, those two would have been roasted because of what they've said in the past. But no, being that this is a socialist pope, being that this pope believes that climate change is racist, being that this pope basically doesn't give a about you and your family, he lights the candle on this one and says, yeah, all you gays out there, I got your back. Well, how nice. Absolutely worthless. Worthless. But then again, he's your pope. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Borganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.